Well, obviously what we're now approaching is the sort of major bottleneck of the whole scheme. It took the council 3 years to actually admit they could not do anything about the railway bridge, which, as you can see, is single carriageway and is only 13-foot headroom. And it always will be a bottleneck. It's always going to be the problem that creates the difficulties at the bottom of Newtown Road, bus lane or not. Our original suggestion when the council came up with the scheme was to put a box junction at the crossroads we're just approaching, because unfortunately, as you can see, you get cars filling it up, blocking it up. What we now have is the bus lane full of cars. You don't want to get trapped in the right hand turning lane. And originally we were actually offered the SOP, or a great sort of benefit to us was the bus lane would only be peak hours. I didn't mention the double yellow lines, which effectively give them a 24-hour, 365-day a year bus lane. Pedestrian crossing, that's one of the benefits we've got. You'll now notice the structure of the road's changed, or the quality of the surface. Due to a cock-up somewhere, this section won't be done until April, May, I believe, although the council have kept fairly quiet about it. As you can see, the congestion doesn't exist anymore thanks to the bus lane. It looks fairly chockers to me from here. Another pedestrian crossing. Again, it is an ultimate benefit because the road, as the council's own traffic survey in 2008 showed, average speeds down here were anything from 35 at the top of the hill to 25, 26 at the bottom. They seem to have cured that comprehensively, not as intended. Bus shelters, again, those are an improvement. So you have to be fair on this, where they have improved some aspects of Newtown Road. Now I can honestly say this is most probably the worst I have ever seen the traffic. It usually only occurs when you've got traffic jam on Tollerdine or roadworks or somewhere else closed, but this is dreadful. As I say, this section of road is going to be rebuilt April, May time. We now come to the start of the new section. New traffic lights again, although no filter either way, although approaching us there is a filter for the bus lane. And interestingly enough, this is the only bus lane whereby taxis are allowed to use it. For some strange reason, known no doubt only to Councillor Proger and his cohorts, taxis are allowed to use this section of bus lane along Ripon Road, but neither the section at the bottom of Newtown Road nor the section outside the hospital. You'll also notice, if you've seen the previous video on this, the great lack of trees, all of which had to be cut down to create, again, just a couple of 100 yards of bus lane. New surface down here, it's okay, but as we lump across a few manhole covers and things, it's not exactly the smoothest piece of tarmac in the world. Again, you'll notice double yellow lines everywhere. I think the council had a sort of buy one get one free deal on yellow paint. Back to the small section of bus lane again. As I said earlier, this section taxis can't use, it's just buses and cycles. Another pedestrian crossing, that replaced an existing one. New bus shelter. As I say, the surface isn't that brilliant, and you do tend to wonder what have we had for £4 million. And another pedestrian crossing. So, yep, the council have successfully slowed it down. The one entertaining factor of this is we're now approaching the new roundabout, which originally still has got 3 lanes, one to the left, and originally there were 2 straight on. After a protest and some action by the local paper, the council have now removed the one straight on arrow, and we just have the word hospital with no clues to strangers to the city as to where it is. And that really is it. We've just had the pleasure of £4 million worth of Councillor Proger's project.